Hello, everybody. Manly is here, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns. And here we are as our main character, Hunter, and we're going to explore the Abbey and see what our newfound, hopefully friendly heroes have to say.
Did I miss something, or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. Which makes sense, I guess.
Sounds like each to me.
Huh, coming from a vampire who loves to sunbathe at the pool.
Half vampire.
Half dead hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that working again.
Yes, we know.
Just trying to help.
How? By keeping an eye on things out here while the big wigs decide the fate of the world inside?
Someone has to babysit the kiddie table.
Babysitting or not, you realize they still have you out here with the kitties, right?
Oof.
Let's interrupt
Hunter.
that conversation.
Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Okay. And what an exciting comic book intro that was. Very on brand for the Marvel series.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation.
I mean, technically you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200.
Just gearing up for ye old apocalypse, Hunter. Should have the world saved in less than a fortnight. Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista.
I must admit, Hunter, having studied the tomes and read of your exploits in the past, it had never occurred to me that we might someday face Lilith together.
Nothing about any of this is easy.
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening, but I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just select a mission.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail? Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! Dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is troubled.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the
So we have the Sanctum Symbiotum as our main story mission.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
How long have you two been sharing a room now?
The Sanctum Sanctorum contains many powerful artifacts which must be protected. Doctor Strange needs to return to the Sanctum, find Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the wards. Our required heroes are the Hunter, Doctor Strange, and Blade. And my reward is 1 Gamma Coil. You know, this is a very Dragon Age reminisce right here for some reason. That's just the vibe that I'm getting from that last encounter and this character. Can't do anything there. Okay. Combat items. Can't bring anything there. Mission details. Okay. I guess we shall continue.
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something.
I have something on my map, and it's probably just this main.
Wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Okay, we got some 2 friendship XP. Interesting.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is... not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within 2 worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
Any more questions?
No, I don't think we do. That was cool. Alright, let's go.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean.
least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Eat all enemies to complete the encounter. Okay.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
All right. Let's see, what do we have? We have heal, hunter ability, as well as slash. That has knockback. This has 2 chain. 2 chain or bracelets. Okay. So he's got 40 health. Wow. So I think what we should do is focus on the peons and then focus the officer, because elite and commando. Okay, so let's do this. So we have a knockback with 5. We can do this.
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
And that's great because we're able to I wonder if that means I can KO that guy. Let's see if that works. So let's knock back into him.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Awesome, it does. Outstanding. Okay.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
We're gonna play this.
This won't end well.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Hydra. Taking the shot. That's not supposed to hurt.
That was your one chance.
Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready.
Okay.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Hmm. I could... how much would that be doing? Only 5. He gets killed. We could start going after him.
Don't blame me.
That's the spirit.
Oh, you know what? Might as well use this now. And then...
In my fight.
I didn't know I still had that card in my hand.
Tactic. Watch and learn. That's what this battle requires.
We will never forsake her.
No retreat.
Payback's gonna be fun.
Oh no.
I will make you suffer for that.
Okay.
Wanda is calling out to me.
So I have...
I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and I won't.
outstanding lifesteal, and we can take him out right here.
You do not have to show off for me, Blade.
So critical abilities. All damage dealing hero abilities have a chance to become critical when they are drawn. Critical abilities deal increased damage. And the chance for an ability to be critical is determined by a hero's critical chance stat. The bonus damage dealt by a critical ability is determined also by a hero's critical damage stat. Okay. So let's bring him down. And we got a level up for Blade.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
You were too weak for this fight.
Awesome.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Not. We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are
defeat Fallen Venom to complete the mission. Fallen Venom symbiote binds can be broken by attacking them with hero abilities. Okay. Hidden intentions. Powerful enemies like Fallen Venom do not forecast which hero they intend to attack, and may attack multiple times on their turn. Watch out.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Hail that!
Preparation.
Okay, I like these refunds.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Welcome assistance.
Here it comes. That hurts. We'll eat you first. Like being stuck in a wad of demonically possessed.
So now I have to attack those symbiote binds. A hero is bound and unable to act. Use another hero abilities to damage the binding and free them. Bindings will be removed with any damage, similar to minions. Okay. Enemy area attacks. Enemy area attacks will go off at the end of the turn. Use move or an ability to move any nearby heroes to safety. Knock enemies into the area attack to turn the tables on your foes. Interesting.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
Okay, let's quick slash.
I feel more like myself every day.
And can we move out? Once a hero uses move, they can continue to reuse move to reposition themselves until any hero uses an ability. Okay. Let's
Carry the responsibility of Sorcerer Supreme with great ease, Doctor.
What if we... No, because I can do pretty good damage. I think we're gonna tank that damage just for now. So can we pick... Okay, so we have Hunter. If we slash, we move in front into that AoE. So what can I do? I could just tank all the damage. So 24 plus 36 would be 40, 60. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna slash him. We're gonna tank that damage. Doesn't matter where we put him. And then,
Even for Hydra.
and what we can do is can life steal. Let's just end our turn.
Look how fragile you are.
And we're okay then. Because even with that bleed, we can still heal and be okay.
Looks like they have got help.
Because these reinforcements aren't something I am too
may not
worried
be ready
about.
for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Surrender. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Impressive.
Fallen Venom Symbiote Skin. Melee attacks against Fallen Venom can trigger his Join Us passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. After triggering Symbiote Skin, use ranged or area attacks to reset Fallen Venom. Okay.
Exactly what I needed.
Not too strong for you. Hold still, little
They have trapped me. Never been punched by a fluid before.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Game over.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy
Hey, big guy! I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's part of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
And cool, we got this Marvel Comics group, Sanctum Symbiotum. And it's got that old school Doctor Strange and that old school Spider-Man symbol there. We also got a Gamma Coil. And gloss bonus, finished with a plus 40 mission complete, plus 40 for finishing in 7 turns, plus 40 for villain encounter, and plus 30 finishing for normal difficulty. 150 gloss total.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Than the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Okay. So we got some friendship there, which is good.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't
Let's see
always
what
be
the
this
map
quiet.
has. Okay, just our Tony Stark map guide.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back. An impressive first outing, just as I had expected. You're going to do great things, Hunter.
You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
This is an interesting Tony
Here
Stark.
we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
You know, I wish that they wouldn't try to replicate our DJ's personality of Tony Stark, and just kind of lean into other personalities of him, because sometimes it's just like they try too hard to replicate RDJ when they don't deliver. And that's what I'll say. That bottle is glowing rather brightly, but let's open Tony's present.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
The Superlink. Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team. A social network just for heroes. Check Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey. And it looks like Ilyana Rasputin made a post over a week ago. First, we make Wanda leave. Now we leave her to die. Some heroes. Let's see what people have to say. Stephen Strange says, I assure you that is not the case. Ilyana, she was sent to you for protection. See how that worked, Supreme Sorcerer. Strange replies, we both know it is more complicated than that, Miss Rasputin. I took Wanda as my apprentice for a reason. Have faith she can handle herself. Blade chimes in. Strange did everything he could to get to Wanda. So did I, and the Hunter. Take a breath, Ilyana. We'll get her back soon enough. Ilyana says Wanda should be here with us. To which Stephen Strange says, of that, I'm in agreement. Robbie Ray has also posted something saying first post. And Nico wittingly says, what do you mean? We've had Superlink for months now. We use it every day. Robbie says, I meant first post that the Hunter sees. Blade, of course. Robbie, you can't keep doing this when somebody new joins Superlink. Yes, I can. Ilyana. He means he would throw your spark in the lagoon. He wouldn't do that, right, Blade? Right, Blade? Okay. Interesting. That's pretty cool. What else does this superlink have? Timeline. I have no messages. Okay. But that's pretty cool. And we do have the Iron Man himself in our party with a number of basic attacks. He is a tech Avenger whose strengths are upgradable abilities, multi-target damage, and squad support. His biography reads, billionaire tech mogul Tony Stark is known equally for his genius and his ego, both of which he happily puts on display whenever possible. As a member of the Avengers, Tony relies on a sophisticated suit of armor he invented to become Iron Man. When not saving the world, he enjoys tinkering and witty observations. And Iron Man can do it all, so is how to play. Area damage, direct damage, and squad support, and defense. He must consume redraws to do it, however, making the squad less flexible as a result. Redraw to upgrade. Many of Iron Man's abilities use a redraw to upgrade mechanic. When these abilities are actively redrawn, they are instantly upgraded to a more powerful version of themselves instead of being discarded. This makes Iron Man's abilities both flexible and powerful, but it means that most redraws should be consumed for Iron Man's benefit when he is on the squad. Squad synergy. Because of his well-rounded skill set, Iron Man is a good complement to most heroes in combat. Allies with a lot of heroic abilities, however, won't be able to redraw as often, potentially leaving your hand clogged with heroic abilities that you can't afford to play. Passive ability. I'll handle this. As he increases his friendship with the Hunter, Iron Man can generate his own redraws, making him even more powerful. That's great to know. Tips. Combat items or ally abilities that generate redraws are always beneficial for Iron Man to consume for his ability upgrades. Fantastic. So we'll definitely have to get on his good side to increase our friendship. Okay. With that being said, I think this is a good place to stop before we start exploring and before we get into the next mission. So with that being said, I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you next time.